Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. This is the Crysis in the Baltics, and you're looking at the Franz over here. The Franz has been sabotaged, meaning she is neutral. She is not under our command, and in order to get her under our command, we have to escort a submarine tender, this ship here, to them. That is going to be a bit of a challenge, because we have an incoming Nox-class frigate, we have an incoming surface action group from the Americans to the north, including a Koons and 2 Belknaps, and down to the south we have the same. We have 2 Belknaps? No, triple Kids, a Ticonderoga, 2 Lucians and a Belknap. And a bunch of additional aircraft. So, we have our work cut out for us. My aircraft from the aircraft carrier have just managed to shoot down 1 RA-5, and the missiles that were meant for this Nox-class frigate actually managed to plow themselves into this merchant, leading to the quick demise of the merchant. What I have over here is the 432. It's an Alpha-class submarine, and I'm pushing that towards the west, eagerly awaiting the arrival of this surface action group, because as many missiles as I have, these guys are very good at shooting them down. So I am going to wait until I get into a better position. These guys are moving into a spot from where they can attack this whole formation, but not hit the other two, because I'm thinking this might be a neutral. As for this F-14 here, I am going to eagerly shoot these down. We have the Nikolaev with their V611 Storm, out to 30 miles, fast missiles at that. The challenge will be to activate the radar, which might invoke a response. But whatever. Air search on. I need to get high definition targeting information. There we are. Alright, I need you to start targeting this. FCR turns in that direction. Oh, they're just a smidge out of range. We don't have good definition on 7041 yet.
Engage track 7044.
Are we waiting for something? Oh, you're waiting to load. Okay, great. Now, the next line of defenses is going to be the lead ship here, which has not a whole lot of capability. We got the S-300 here. And, oh, actually, they're already in range of the S-300, so shoot that. I'm thinking it's just a flight of F-14s, which, as dangerous as they are to my aircraft, they don't really do that much to my ships. So as long as they manage not to shoot down my aircraft, I don't really find them that big of a deal. What the hell is this? A whole squadron of helicopters? AH-1Ts. Okay. So you lot are not particularly friendly. Alright. I got one Yak-38 out there awaiting the arrival of an RA-5, which I think has just gone dark. Not sure. First missiles coming off of the Nikolaev. And we got our first missile about to plow into one of those American aircraft. 4 miles out. Normally, if you're playing this game as the Americans and you get detected by the Soviets... Did you just try and shoot... Oh, you didn't try and shoot me with a missile. You tried to shoot my helicopter. Normally, if you get shot at... If you get detected by the Soviets, the missiles start flying rather quickly. In this case, you don't actually have that problem, because the Americans don't have anything that has the range to engage you. And not just the Americans, there's also a couple of German fast attackers coming in. But I don't really consider those to be that big of a problem. This, however, is a problem. Those MiG-25s need to hurry the hell up. Because if this is F-14s, and they very well might be, that is going to spell the doom of my aircraft. Well, the MiG-21s here are supposed to go after that group. The MiG-23s can engage, but out to a range of like 40 miles or so. Yeah, it's an AIM-7E going for my airborne early warning system, which has 0 defenses. Oh, crap. I was worried about that. We can't shoot that missile down, so we gotta focus on shooting this aircraft. Now, yes, the AI should not have sent a whole wing of F-14s over my group. It has absolutely no business being there. Oh, we're getting hit by electronic warfare. We have hit one F-14. Please don't. Yeah, you're dead. You're not dead? Dude! You're not dead? But you are. You can consider yourself lucky. For all intents and purposes, you should not be here. I also don't understand why you're doing 25 knots. You can do more than that, but okay. We got another AIM-7E flying around. F4's gone. AIM-54's flying around. Shit, what do I have my game set to? Are they going to start shooting things if I tell them they can fire? No, they don't. So, I can tell this guy to go weapons free. And you can start shooting down enemy F-14s at your leisure. Good. Yeah, we've got all sorts of yaks getting painted by radar. Probably not just the yaks. You guys aren't in range yet, at least not with all the missiles. Some of these missiles have range. They got 160. These only have an 1100 knot speed. So I need to be within 118 miles. And I'm almost there. I really need to have these things survive so I can cycle them, get more missiles on them, and keep them going back for more. Because we need to get more kills. Now I'm hoping I can eliminate these F-14s fast enough. But good lord, there's a lot of missiles coming in. And all of you are probably not going to be very happy to see that. We do have chaff, but it's an AIM-54. It doesn't necessarily abide by the rules. That's not going to work. But that might. Hello. F-14 done. Can we send one more, please? Because we still got a live F-14. Oh, no, I shouldn't intervene. Because then they're going to get taken off of weapons free. Who's been hit? The K-25's been hit. Shit, there goes the early warning. Over here, they're seemingly trying to hunt down my 2 ASW birds. What the hell's all that? Jesus, everybody's shooting AIM-54s. NATO typically doesn't have the range to fight ship to ship, unless they close in, but they sure dominate everything that flies. Almost there. So far we've only lost a K-25, I think. Because these Yak-38... Ah, we've lost a Yak-38, haven't we? Yeah, one Yak-38 has been hit. This is the Yak-38 flight that's supposed to go after the radar sites there. Because I suspect there might still be a submarine around. But at the moment there's not a whole lot that I can do to actually hunt that down. Nikolaev, weapons free. Kill the F-14s. And yes, I'm running radar. Because I need to figure out exactly where the aircraft are, and I can't really rely upon just using ESM for that. Goodbye. Oh! I was not expecting to find you here. Not at all. I thought these were going to be fast attack boats. These. The 148s, the Tigers. Unfortunately, they're not. There's a Lutyens around. That's dangerous, because that can shoot me out to 18 miles. So there goes that plan. Well, great. Regarding speed, I think this missile needs to go in first, and those need to come slightly later. Let's see. What do I most want to target? I think the Belknap and the Tycho. Everybody lined up? More or less. Okay. I fully expect most of these missiles to get intercepted. If we can land 1 or 2 hits, I'd be perfectly happy. Send it. Required altitude? 16,000 feet. Oh. Okay. Get in there. Oh, they're all gonna try and shoot the Ak-38s down, I think. They'll probably get it done too. Unless these M54s are no longer guided. Yeah, the F-14s are pissing off again. Great. I think there's a whole lot I can do to try and get those Yaks surviving. We can try going to maximum speed at low altitude and just running off. I don't mind cycling them to get their fuel back up. I just need them to survive. Your range is 27 miles. And after that, it's 2.5. So we need to get in here. Their altitude, 6,000 feet. Drop to 10. There's 3 aircraft up there that we know of. Lutyens can shoot out to 18 miles. And that's not counting harpoons. Because they can send those too. The good news is they can only send those 1 by 1. And they got a range of 65 miles. So we have time to take this thing down. I might be able to do that with a couple of missiles from the Tu-16s here. A couple termites, all to do the trick. But they only got a 40-mile range. So we'll be in NATO's range. Don't like that. I don't like that. You got the SSN-14. Yeah, you're mostly an AA ship. With some anti-submarine... Yeah, sort of. With some anti-submarine options. Come on, boys. We're almost there. In the meanwhile, over at Gdansk Airbase... I'm seeing some most likely unexpected visitors here, and unwelcome ones at that. So I'm going to get these guys the order to go weapons free. Because I suspect that civilian aircraft don't generally fly into a formation of 3. So we're seeing something that's really not supposed to be there. You guys got 35-mile range, 18 missiles. We already got a couple of these missiles getting launched. Do not approach this airbase. It's an F-1C. It's a French bird. French AA bird at that. Interesting. Not a priority. Yeah, we still got these missiles coming in, these M54s, but the Yaks should be clear. That's not my friend. Does the Ustinov has range on it? Oh yeah, we got range on that. There's no such thing as a friendly helicopter. You are way too fast to be a civilian. So we're gonna hunt you down. The problem is, you're not alone. There's a whole bunch more coming in. Can we get this formation to speed the hell up? What's the top speed of this slow boy? 18 knots. Yeah, it's not fast, but make it work. Alright, you. Let's clean up the skies a bit. There's one. Oh, there's more. What, 2 birds of this type? 3. I guess we're guiding a missile here. Formation orders weapons free. Consider hostile. Yeah, we're each guiding one missile into one airplane. That's a bit much. 3 missiles for one target? It's a bit much. Look at all this AIM-54 capital flying around. It's an expensive, expensive endeavor for the Americans. Loiter. Oh, we got another radar here. There's a radar there. There's probably more. Over here we also had another Yak-38 air patrol. Oh, crap. I got 2 missiles and that's it. And F-4Js are already shooting. No, thank you very much. Get down, Mr. President. This versus F-4s is not a fair fight. Have you guys climbed up to your altitude yet? Not yet. What are we hunting here? Another F-4, huh? Got him. Bit overkill. Hopefully we'll spread the missiles around a bit more. So far I'm not seeing any sign of that. They're pursuing 7173. Are you though? Use that. How are those F-1Cs faring here? Still working on the interceptor. Nice and high, 20,000 feet, so I can easily catch those. Not that big of a problem. Hostile missiles, confirmed. That's the inbound AIM-7s. My missile might get there before those missiles get to me, which could allow me to get out of the way. Kill. Miss. Evasive maneuvers. Missiles away. One AIM-7... Sorry, one F-4 is gone. The AIM-7 might still go in. Simply by its own guidance. No, it lost. Yeah, I know. Not at that range, but shorter, come on. What? How can you not... Oh, you're trying to engage a missile. Yes, of course you can do that. We're shooting again. All of our Apex missiles are out. Get in there. Hunt this guy. Helicopter's been killed off. Situation here. Still chasing, but we ran out of fuel. That's unfortunate. Tu-16Ks. Required altitude. 16,776. We're almost there. I need to start launching the rest of the missiles as well. Otherwise, I'll not be able to get any of these things launched, as they have a minimum range of 100 miles. So let's send the big boys out. There's the rest of them launching. And now I also need you to send out that other missile. There you go. Good man. 1, 2, 3. Don't need to talk these missiles onto their targets. And yes, they will not all hit the targets at the same time, so be it. There's not a whole lot that I can do about that at the moment. You're still alive? That's very impressive. Considering you're being hunted by an F-4 with AIM-7s. I have Absolutely no air dominance here to fight any of these radar installations or start dropping sonar buoys to help out the 432. Problematic. There's also another wave of aircraft coming in. The Beauvois. I can send muskets, but only to a range of 71. So these guys are out of range. I used the Variak before. She's got a 190 mile range. I should be able to hit Aleutians like that. Because going for the Nox didn't exactly work out. Single, single, double. Let's start clearing the seas bit by bit by bit. Cancel. Situation down here. You're still dancing around this guy? Why? 3. Engaging 7157. No, dude. No. There's a target right in front of you here. 7109 with an R60. Do you have anything left? Oh yes, he does. He definitely has a bunch left. There's my MiG. Aerial ballet going on. I wouldn't be surprised if my bird is going to die. No, he dodged it. Somehow. That missile also is going to miss. Can you go guns, guns? Negative. Shoot. Get out the way. There's the F4. He's doing what level of speed? 700 knots. Good thing you're not shooting him yet. Because you wouldn't have the range. Altitude. He's holding altitude. He's not even climbing. Okay, good. Gives me options. Wow. The fact that this guy survived is incredible. He got shot at by multiple missiles from those F4s and survived. Well done. Can you kindly just knock this thing out? Two miles out. Go on. There he is. It's running off at 700 knots. We're chasing at 730. I think I can go faster than that. I can do 756. Yeah, we're at maximum velocity. 760. What's your top? 630. How are you doing 700 knots then? I don't quite understand that bit. Okay, we got missiles out. Origin is the Variag over there. They really only need to go active when they have passed this Coast Guard group. Coast Guard being a bit of an interesting pun. You guys are going to continue, because we still need to knock out raiders there. Okay. These guys take Nap of the Earth very seriously. I'm not sure what's going on, because they should have been dead for all intents and purposes, you know, terrain collision and all that, but not the first aircraft to survive that. Go on. Go on. Turn. Chase. Eliminate. Lost them. His altitude is very low, isn't it? 871, but he's coming up again. Salvo 2, target the F4. Try not to get in the way. So you're down to your last missile as well. Look at him go. Wait, are you carrying air to ground? Is that not the AGM-65 Maverick? So you're trying to come in with guns? Is that what we're doing? This is a ground attack loadout. I think he's gonna kind of stall out here. There's bigger issues, I think. Gone. Okay, well done. You got 1 missile left, you can go home. You got 3. Now, I want to have all of these guys with their better loadouts. Come back home. You need to get your ass out of here. There's F1s coming in and they're not particularly happy. Alright, the first missile strike is about to go. Our range is 46 miles, but these things fly at such a high speed that it's going to close in very quickly. Very quickly. Welcome to 75,000 feet, where all of our missiles are getting popped one by one by the Ticonderoga. Ticonderoga and her Aegis system are doing a very serious number on all of our missiles. At least the high-flying ones. There are also some relatively low-flying ones. These are only at 16,000 feet, which means that Tycho might also spot those. And there we go, now they're going down. They're gonna have to find their own targets. Ticonderoga, of course, can keep this up for quite a while, and most likely will. Unless these missiles go to a low altitude, I don't see them being that much of a threat to the Americans, more of a nuisance. But I have an airfield, so I can at least rearm, which is a luxury that the Americans cannot afford themselves. They're gonna have to use the stores as they have them. As for kids, what's a kid armed with? Is it Sparrow? No. It's a Standard Missile 1 out to 25 miles. So they definitely have options. There we go, we're dropping. This is used to be a flight of 8 missiles. Ooh, there it comes. And now we only have 3 left. Update, 2 left. But we see the American convoy, or the American formation right there. Which are going to be on the receiving end of all levels of Sea Whiz, missiles, guns, chaff clouds. 10.3. 9.9. I swear there's trails coming up from this kid here. Belknap's throwing. Well, it's good. They're launching a lot of missiles. Let them waste their missiles. Range 6.2. I think I only need to get 1 hit, but with this many missiles coming out to meet me, I don't think I can even land 1. 6.4. Close. 5.1. And gone. They've intercepted it. What do we have left? 4 missiles at an altitude of 4,000. Well, 3 missiles at an altitude of 4,000 feet. The Americans are just way too good at intercepting missiles. Way too good. Look at them go. 2 left. And doesn't Ticonderoga have like 80 missiles or something? Wait. We got vampires? Oh, the Ticonderoga's saying vampire. So I can still listen in on their comms, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. That's a 120-mile missile on the Harpoon. I need to get the MiG-20... Fuck. These things are running out of gas. Oh, sorry, that's the MiG-21s. That's the strike group. Cancel. These guys have fuel for, well, days. Oh, there's even an E3A up there. High value target. I need to intercept those A6s. And I need to make sure I intercept them before they throw missiles at me at 120 mile range. So I got about 3 minutes to do it. Fantastic. That's not a lot of time. Get in there. You got that one longer range missile, 45 miles, which for the Soviets is astronomical. I've got one K-10S coming in. Ticonderoga shooting? Not presently. But they're certainly aware of the problem at hand. We've still got 2 aircraft coming in at high speeds. Fantastic. Oh, hi, boys! That's what I was worried about. Another Hawk installation. Okay. Pause the game. Start splitting out orders. Disband. Your objective is to get the Hawks. Just go after the Hawk batteries. Targeting the radars is another option, but I want to go after the Hawks. Why not? And if you can, be quick about it, because you're not going to get a whole lot of quarter from these guys. If any. Speaking of. This is when a complete Soviet lack of seed missiles is becoming very apparent. At least on this group. Fly fast, fly low, throw rocket pods at the enemy. Range 11 miles. I'm definitely going to lose aircraft here. There goes one. You could make the case, though, not a whole lot of value was lost because it's just a Yak-38. They're atrociously bad aircraft. Missed. How many radars they got? 2. Okay, new plan, we're going to target the radars instead. With the radars out of commission, the Hawks can't do anything. I had 3 aircraft, so I thought, well, I can just target those. Yeah, no. "11 miles out. It's going to be a long 11 miles for you. In the meanwhile, we got those missiles going towards the German ships. And at a speed of 780 knots, it shouldn't take them too long to get there. We're still linked to the Varyag. We are flying high, however, so we're easily detectable. But hey, at the moment, it's what we got. It's kind of a bad perk of the Soviet missiles. There goes another Yak-38. Yeah, this is done. That strike is just not going to work. You guys used to be an AA loadout. For what it's worth, just go home. It's not worth it. At least we know there's an AA situation over there. So far, I haven't done that much, I feel like. Yes, I've wasted a couple of missiles for this group. I've had success with shooting down some of their aircraft. I haven't lost that many of my own aircraft, so I could consider that a win, I guess. But killing off enemy warships? None. Yeah, he's dead. Fantastic. We need seed missiles. And maybe anything short of the Gdansk Airbase doesn't have it. If even they have it. The Tu-16s are a strike loadout, which is just bombs. The MiG-21s... Nope, seed hasn't been invented here yet. They just don't do that. They just don't do that. Now, missiles going in. 30 miles. As opposed to the Ticonderoga, Lutyens, and especially those Type 148s, they're not exactly very good at shooting down missiles. They might, however, throw up chaff clouds, which will once again confuse these P-35s. They don't need much to be fooled by the looks of it. If they do get fooled by a chaff cloud, they might very well go for this merchant instead. And the P-35 was... How much range did that have? 190. So there is a chance that they're going to go flying through a chaff cloud and then, if I get extremely lucky, end up all the way over there. But that is quite the journey. Quite the journey indeed. One German's formation ahead, and the Germans are shooting back. We got a range of 12 miles. They will not have a whole lot of opportunity to get some shots in. Lucian's most likely preparing to launch. There she goes. So we might actually see one or two of the missiles get shot down, which is why the Lucians, or rather the Rommel over here, is going to get 2 missiles as opposed to 1. I'm not sure if she's going to be trying to defend her friends or not. I'm assuming she'll shoot any missile. And they don't necessarily need to be coming for her. Range, 9 miles. There's the Lucians. At least Lucian's class. 2 missiles going out. 1 might be going for this thing. If you look at that trail, I have some idea where that's going. 8.5 miles. There's gunfire. There's the missile boat that I'm trying to sink. Standard missiles are not having any luck at the moment. Range 5 miles. And they got it. The other one, though, is getting quite close. The one I really want to get eliminated most of all is the Lucians, because once the Lucians is gone, I can follow up with a bombing run against the Type 148. They don't have that much of a defense. Acquired. 2 miles. 2.2. Oh, crap. Lucian's just thrown up a chaff cloud, and both of those P-35s are going, huh, noise. And they just want to eat that chaff cloud instead. And as we've seen previous, they managed to get that to work. So, it's going to be probably impossible to kill the Lucians. But you're dead. No way you're going to survive that. Finally, we have eliminated a ship. Albeit a small, fast attacker. Missed. Bye. Come on. Oh, have you acquired? You're looking at the chaff cloud. No, he's going for the chaff cloud. He's going for the chaff cloud. The good news is this is the oldest type of missile that I carry, I think, the P-35. So it's not going to be particularly impressive. What? Did 25s have a missile inbound? Oh, crap. Range to you? 118 miles, so most likely you're going to get hit. Shit. You guys are probably the F-1Cs from the French. I just don't really have time to chase you down. This is much more interesting, because that's going to send out probably 16? 24 harpoons. Yeah, I don't have time to chase that. Floor it. Forward speed, 1345 knots. The airbase is going to have to make sure that nothing flies in here. Which is challenging. Run. You don't want to be here. Not right now. As you can probably tell, this mission is going to take a lot more time. We still got all those surface action groups to deal with. We still have a submarine to get into position. And this whole carrier group, especially that submarine tender, is going to have to make its way over there. Which, at current speed, will be an 8-hour sail. And not to mention, there is potentially a submarine down there that the fronts are collided with. So, plenty to do, but not today. Thank you for watching this part. I'll see you soon for the next.